Weirdo Creeps. So yes, I'm back. I know y'all miss me and all that, but I'm back today with a quick little update. I would want to call it the final review or on the hair, and then an update just on the lace frontal, but I'm just gonna call it an update in total because I will no longer really be giving updates on the actual hair because I have had it about 2 months and it's behaving the same way. I haven't had any troubles or any problems with it, so it's just kind of like, okay, irrelevant to keep coming to tell you guys the same things over and over about the hair. So as for this hair, I'm not gonna say final just because you will see it again later on. You know, as for the hair, again, it is doing fine. It's doing the same things that it has done. It has been straightened, as you guys witnessed in the video that I've done recently, and it went back to the curl pattern that it had. I haven't had any problems with it since I straightened it, like, you know, it wanting to tangle more, do weird things because the heat has been put on it. It hasn't done any of that. The only things that I use on this hair and the frontal in total is water. I use argan most of the time, and when it starts to get dirty and it's just wanting to give me extra big and I'm trying to tame it down some, I might use the Tresemme curling mousse and the Tresemme curling lotion just to put on it to give it a little bit of form, because once it gets dirty it just gets really wild. So, which I like wild hair, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't have time to wash today, so I'm just gonna put some in it to tame it a little more. But when it's clean and when it's fresh, water and argan will actually do fine for this. I do deep condition it once a week, and that's pretty much it. As for the frontal is great. I absolutely love it. The curls in it they can get really big, so if you're not a really big hair person, if you're gonna get a frontal and you don't really wear curly hair, that'll be great because you can get wavy or straight. But as for the curly, if you like big hair, it will get as big as you want it to get. I was a little bit nervous about the full frontal because I was scared I wasn't gonna be able to get the height that I like at the top, but I was able to achieve that just fine with no problems. And as I showed you in the video before, the frontal goes from here to about here, the middle of your head, and all the way on each side from ear to ear. It goes all the way across, and basically it's kind of like having a lace front wig. If you decide to make a wig out of it, or even if you use it with the sew-in, it'll give you the same, you know, achievement as you would get with a lace front wig. The hair on this closure, it blends perfectly with this hair. I use the same things on it, nothing different. I do the same thing to the frontal that I do to the hair, so no problems at all. I have not had any shedding out of this frontal, which is great. Now mind you, I don't go through my hair and picking it all the time, anything like that. Once it's curly and like this and I get it to where I want it, you know, I do a lot of teasing and scrunching, that's really it. So it's really no reason for it to shed because I'm not combing through it like that. If I do, I'm finger combing it, and I do it while it's wet. And that helps prevent shedding. But I have not witnessed any shedding like that from this hair. The original hair bundles, I sealed the webs, so of course that helps to preserve the life and, you know, all of that and all that. So as for this hair, in short and in total, I love everything about the hair. Of course, with curly hair, it tends to get dry, so you do need to continue to put moisture back into the hair with oils, deep condition, so forth, but do not pile product in this hair. It hates it, okay? Doesn't like it. So water and argan will do you just fine. And making sure that you keep it clean. It's really nothing that I could really say, you know, about it. The only con I would say is that it gets dry, but that's mainly with a lot of curly hair. It gets dry and you have to keep it conditioned and moisturized for it to do. I have to do that with my natural hair as well. I haven't had, like I said, the shedding, not a big deal. The frontal shedding, not a big deal. It maintaining what it looks like all day. This is what, once I do it, if I don't go through and pick in it like I'm known to do, you know, I be playing with my hair and all that like that. If I don't do all that, it stays exactly what it looks like from the time that I put the hair in. If I don't have the frontal glue down and I just put it on as a wig, it stays like that. At night, whenever I do sleep in it, if I you know, bond the frontal down, then I just braid it up or twist it up and make sure that I put it in the bonnet in the morning, wet it and scrunch it, and it's fine for the whole day. So bottom line is that I give this hair an A+. You heard me. I love it. It will be getting worn again, baby. I gonna see this hair until it ain't no more hair left on the track. Do you hear what I say? I just want to say that I love you guys. If you have any questions in regards to the frontal or the hair, feel free to leave your comments below or hit me up on any social network that you may follow me on. Again, I'll be giving many updates on my social networks about this hair, and I will be coming to you again about the frontal, okay? So I love you guys so very much, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. So stay tuned for my next review and all that good stuff. Yeah, all that. I love you, my weirdo creeps. Ooh, ooh. Bye.